What's going on, everyone? Platinum Beast coming at you with yet another video today. Today we're going to be talking about how platinum has outperformed gold and how it's done it more than just once. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, everybody, so platinum outperforming gold. Some of y'all are probably asking yourselves, Platinum Beast, platinum is half the price of gold. What are you talking about? Well, what I'm talking about is how platinum historically has outperformed gold, and not just once, okay? A lot of people think it was just back in that 2008 or 2009 era where platinum doubled the price of gold, but it's actually done it more than once, believe it or not. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the screen cam and take a look at some charts, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit and discuss how platinum has outperformed gold more than once, and a little bit about how I think personally it could, keyword could, happen again. So without further ado, I'll see y'all over there. All right, everybody, so what I've got pulled up here is the Macro Trends Historical Platinum Spot Price Chart. I also have the gold spot price chart pulled up here, and we're going to compare and contrast a little bit. I will be linking these charts in the description of this video down below, so you can go check them out on your own time. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to dissect and we're going to look at the different times in history, because it's been more than once, that platinum has outperformed gold. So when you say that to anyone, most of them will point you to the 2008 double platinum half gold, okay? So platinum was over $2,000, $2,100 an ounce, and gold was roughly half of that. So that is one point in time where platinum outperformed gold. And that's the one point in time you'll find on all the dealers' charts that they typically just showcase at the top of their screen or whatever. But when we go over here and we take a look at the gold chart, we can see roughly 2008, yep, gold was half the price of platinum. Makes sense, easy enough. But when we go back to the platinum chart, what we see here is when was the last time it really spiked and took off? Well, we scroll back here and we can see that platinum was roughly $9.20 an ounce, February 25th, 1980. 44 years ago, platinum was at $9.20 and 10 cents, okay? So February 25th, 1980, if we compare that all-time high at that point of platinum to February of 1980 for gold, what we see here is, we make our way back to 1980, we go to February, gold was at $664.30 in February of 1980. So platinum outperformed it by almost half. It was almost worth 1.5 times as much. Not quite double, but definitely outperformed it overall. So that's an interesting thing to note, right? Is it's not just once that platinum has outperformed gold in the markets, okay? So if you have platinum and it outperforms gold again, you'll be happy. If you don't have platinum and it outperforms gold again, you're going to be very disappointed. And I know I'll get people in the comment section saying, I won't be disappointed. I'll stick by gold till the day I die, forget platinum. Well, I mean, that's unfortunate, but you could have made off a little bit better had you had just a little bit, right? And that's all I ever suggest to anybody, is just having a little bit of platinum in their stack, just for diversification's sake. But if we go back over here and we take another look at the platinum charts, what we can see here, and what's another interesting thing to note about this chart specifically, is February 25th, 1980, we were at $920.10 for platinum, okay? If you bought at that all-time high, you are basically break even at this point, which is really kind of rough looking, right? If you bought platinum in 1980 and you haven't made a single dime, and this is not inflation adjusted, y'all. This is not adjusted for inflation. This is just pure price. So you're basically break even after 44 years if you've even lived long enough to see that for your platinum purchase. Now, if you sold at the all-time high of over 2,000, you did okay. And then if you sold a few years after that, you did okay. And even if you sold like right around here in 2021, you still did all right. You probably could have made more money investing your money elsewhere, but you didn't lose money, right? But that's an interesting thing to note too, is you can have this long stretch. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it's possible. So that's why you should never just buy platinum. Even though I'm the platinum beast, I think it's best to buy everything. Now, another thing we can look at, if y'all see here, this sort of bottom for platinum. Back in 1972, $100 an ounce. I bet a lot of y'all wish you could get platinum for $100 an ounce right about now, because you'd probably be very, very happy. And that's another thing to note, right? We can take a look at the 1980 price and say, wow, platinum hasn't moved at all since 1980. 44 years and I haven't made a dime? Well, that's not the case. It's all about when you come in and when you go out, right? And that's another reason for diversification, is you can go out of certain assets that are up and save the ones that haven't gone up yet. But if you bought back here in 1970 and you sold at 900, you 10 times your money almost, okay? So that's probably what a lot of people did. And then they rebought, and then they sold. We can start to see sort of a crypto theme here, right? A lot of people talk about crypto as buy low, sell high, you know, and you can almost time it down to a science. I haven't figured out that science yet, but you can kind of do the same thing with these precious metals, y'all. You can buy at the bottom and you can sell at the top. It's just timing that type of thing, which I don't think you should really focus on so much. But if you find yourself in a position to move assets out of one investment, you can figure out which one is at the highest and just take your profits from that and wait for the other ones to mature, if that makes sense. Those are the charts, and that's the compare and contrast. As you can see there, gold has underperformed platinum, and platinum has outperformed gold multiple times within history, and I just wanted to share that with y'all. And there you have it. Platinum has proven multiple times in history that it can outperform the king of precious metals, so to speak, gold. Maybe it doesn't do it this year, maybe it doesn't do it next year, but it has done it. It's done it multiple times, and I think it can do it again. So with all that being said, I appreciate y'all stopping by and checking out the video. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out, hit that subscribe button so you can always stay up to date with future updates on the Platinum Beast channel. With all that being said, until next time, we'll see y'all.